Hi everyone, this is Jennifer Hoffman and this is a video Q&A. And the question in this video Q&A, hi everyone, this is Jennifer Hoffman of EnlighteningLife.com. This is a video Q&A question, and the title of this question is, what happens when we give our power away? Why did it happen, and how do I get my power back? Here's the question. Dear Jennifer, I'm in day 18 of the Raise Your Vibes program, and I'm struggling with the lesson on giving your power away. You said no one steals your power away. You give your power away. I am recovering from a childhood full of abuse and see this as the template for a lifelong relationship difficulties. My power was stolen. As a child, I was small and totally dependent on adults. Yes, I believe that I chose my family of origin, and so chose them to learn the lessons from this experience. Are there additional tools or ways of looking at this that might be helpful in assisting me to let it go and reframe it in a positive way so I can create loving and fulfilling relationships now? I continue to wrestle with this decades later, or is it just last remnants of resistance to moving forward and creating new life experiences? This is a wonderful question, and from years of working with clients, I can tell you that childhood abuse, powerlessness during childhood, is something that many people have experienced. So while I'm sorry that this happened to you, and I know it's very regretful, the truth is that some of our greatest lifelong lessons, and certainly our karmic lessons, are created during our childhood. Yes, as a child, you were dependent on the adults who were supposed to care for you, and yes, those adults had a choice. They could have chosen to abuse you and mistreat you and take your power away, or they could have chosen to treat you in a different way. But as I wrote in my book, Ascending into Miracles, The Path of Spiritual Mastery, we have lots of lifetimes. So you need to look at your lifetimes as a continuum, as this is one of many. And as I wrote in the book, in different lifetimes, we are both the abuser and the abused. We are the aggressor and the victim. So in a lifetime where you are the victim, in another lifetime you were the aggressor. And you choose these lifetimes as a victim, having your power taken away, so that you know what it feels like to have your power taken away because you've done it to others. And this is a punishment we impose on ourselves. Let me add that. You used an important word, and that is reframe. So were the people in your family abusive, and were they unkind and cruel? Possibly, and that it's probably your case, as you said. But what's important is how you look at that. And forgiveness becomes important here because you want forgiveness, but you really want redemption. So that's why you choose relationships that aren't kind and loving, because you choose people who will take your power away in the hope that they will see how valuable you are and how wonderful you are, and they won't do that. You want them to do what your parents could not do. You're not going to get redemption. Forgiveness, however, and make this point very clear, is not an absolution. It doesn't make it okay. It doesn't make anything okay. What they did was not appropriate. But when you forgive, you free yourself of the burden of that particular experience. So instead of processing the grief over and over again and replaying the scenario and feeling powerless in your life for your whole life, you realize that this was part of a big lesson. And in order for you to be free of it, you have to decide to disconnect from that. The core disconnect meditation is a very good tool for that, but also spend some time doing your own inner child work. Grieve with that child. Get angry. Feel powerful in your anger, but do it in a limited way. But allow yourself to know that, yes, those people could have chosen a different way. No, they didn't do that. And for you, you have two paths. You can continue on the path of the I am an abused child, or you can go on the path of this happened to me, but I'm going to live my life in a different way. This is the path of healing. And one of the things that I stress a lot in my writing and in my coaching and all the things that I do with people is that at some point we have to stop healing and we have to move into wholeness. This is where we integrate the healing and then do something different. If we're constantly in a healing cycle, we're actually empowering the very things that we want to heal from. We aren't allowing ourselves to move forward because we're stuck in what I call healing cycles. So get out of the healing cycle by choosing a date, and it's really as simple as choosing a date, choosing a time. Embrace that wounded child and then show that wounded child what it is to be an empowered person. It's not easy, and I'm not going to say it is. Forgiveness and something like that is very difficult. But again, look at your lifetimes as a string. So look at the whole continuum of lifetimes so that you get an accurate picture of, yes, this happened to me, but this also happened to me. And the outcome for you then will be to be able to choose the loving, fulfilling relationships, because you won't be looking for redemption and you will have put all of this behind you. Thank you for asking this difficult and heartfelt question. I know that you can make strides in this, and you are really willing to let go, and it's this last little piece that you need to process that truly is a final letting go. If you are willing to let go of the anger and the grief that you currently embody because of this situation, then you will be able to move forward and you'll have the relationships that you want. This is Jennifer Hoffman, and this has been a video Q&A from enlighteninglife.com. If you would like to have a question answered in our video Q&A series, please email me with your question at support@enlighteninglife.com. Thank you.